Have you ever spent hours scrolling through your phone, feeling a growing sense of dread because you know there are things you should be doing? You might call yourself lazy. You might think you just lack willpower. But in psychology, laziness is often a mask for something much deeper, like a nervous system that is simply too overwhelmed to function. When your brain perceives a task as too big, too scary, or too confusing, it doesn't just get bored, it gets defensive. It enters a freeze state to protect you from the stress of failing or messing up. Pause for a second. Look at your hands. Are they tense? Take one slow breath in and let it out. You aren't in trouble. You're just here. Think about it. Have you noticed that you feel most lazy when you're actually the most stressed? When we avoid a task, our brain gets an instant hit of relief. That relief releases dopamine, the same chemical linked to rewards. Essentially, your brain learns that not doing the work is the fastest way to feel safe. Over time, you aren't addicted to being lazy. You're addicted to the safety of avoidance. Sometimes what looks like laziness is actually sensory overload. If your nervous system takes in more detail than average, like a flickering light or a distant conversation, your internal processor runs out of energy just trying to filter out the noise. By the time you sit down to work, your battery is already at 5%. You aren't lazy, you're emotionally and cognitively depleted. Quick question. Is your environment too loud right now? Maybe a heavy blanket or a quieter room is the productivity tool you actually need. So, how do we stop the cycle? The secret isn't more discipline, it's reducing the friction of starting. We use a system called the low friction reset. Step 1. Identify the freeze. Instead of saying I'm lazy, say my brain feels unsafe with this task. Naming the feeling helps your logic center take back control. Step 2. The ridiculous shrink. Take your task and make it so small it feels silly. Don't clean the kitchen, just pick up one spoon. Your brain won't feel threatened by a spoon. Step 3. Create an anchor. Before you start, do one small physical thing to tell your body you're safe, like pressing your feet into the floor or touching a cool surface. This grounds you in the now so you can move. Let's try it now. What is one spoon task you can do the moment this video ends? Just one. It's also important to realize that your laziness might be a sign that you've been strong for too long without enough support. If you've been carrying the weight of burnout, grief, or hidden stress, your body will eventually demand a pause. If you don't give yourself permission to rest, your body will steal it from you in the form of what you call laziness. The only way to truly stop being lazy is to stop fighting yourself. When you replace self-blame with curiosity, you can finally ask, what do I actually need right now to feel safe enough to start? Sometimes the answer is a nap, sometimes it's a snack, and sometimes it's just the permission to be human. You don't have to solve your whole life today. You only need to take it one breath and maybe one spoon at a time. If you've ever felt like you were frozen instead of just lazy, let us know in the comments. Your story might help someone else realize they aren't alone. Don't forget to subscribe for more cozy psychology.